Like when I was gonna drive to LA, people were telling me like to not stop in like southern towns because I'm Jewish, and like it like don't stop for too long and be careful what you say. And
they won't.
And it was it was the nicest. Like it was like the most welcoming I like experienced the entire drive. They were even the cashiers at the gas station were nice.
Yeah, it's because you got to be nice. You can't fuck around in those small towns.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm 205 West 88th Street, raised to the 3rd grade, while at the same time I was being raised in Union City, New Jersey, across the bridge. While at the same time I would spend my summers in 148th Street and then in Miami. I've been away from there officially on and off since 83. I went back in 93 to try comedy. I've been gone from there since 1993 officially. What's that, 20-something years, right?
Yeah, it's 24 years.
I am un-New Yorkerized, which means that even though I'm going home to see my family and put flowers on my mother's grave and do the things I do, I'm a fish out of water there now.
You don't feel at home there anymore?
Not at all. And as a matter of fact, I like Gotham because it's not on a main avenue. It's in the middle. When I go to do the Stand and all the other clubs in New York, like when I go uptown, Comedy Club, whatever, that place I go down 77th Street, it's too close to the corner for me, brother. And when I stand close to the corner, the speed of the cars going by, it takes me a little while to acclimate.
Well, I still fucking...
You understand?
I try not to do gigs there. I just can't...
I live in traffic here, so I don't remember the realization of people doing 90 anymore on a fucking side street. So I'll never forget being at the Stand one night, but more at that other club. I'm off of Broadway. It's 20 yards off Broadway. And I remember going to the corner, Lee, and it was like, I think I called you. I couldn't breathe. I wouldn't tell you. I just wanted you to talk to me about something. I asked you a
From what,
question.
anxiety?
Yeah, the cars moving, the speed, the lights, the horns, the whole fucking noise of that city. I grew up in that city. It brings back like, not bad feelings, but feelings how I used to feel when I lived there when I was 19, desperate, always looking for the next fucking meal or the next pigeon.
You think it kind of gives you, like what we were talking about before, like kind of the bad memories of the drug days and shit like that?
No, it's a bad memory of fucking everything. Of
Really?
my mom just dying, being a kid. I would walk around the city with something that was stolen. I would sell it in different parts of the city because only that it wouldn't get traced. I got a good mink. I had some Jews I take it to. I got a diamond. Got a couple diamonds. I had a few different Jews that there's no paperwork. They pay you cash. You got to wait for 20 minutes because they got to go in the
See, that's what I'm saying. We don't get these fucking stories in Kentucky. There ain't no minks and selling minks to Jews in Kentucky.
No, I'm just saying, like it's those type, and they're fun memories. I have a lot of fun memories.
When do you start feeling this way?
When I land, I'm cool. When I go to Jersey, I'm cool. When I go to eat and I see George and Lubes and Gia the first night and those dudes, I simmer down a little bit. It's Friday when I go into the city. These are big shows for me. Like, this is Gotham, 300 seats. I can't go in there and fuck around. I got no fucking material. So it's going to be a fucking fun day.
I'm laughing because you say that. He literally said that driving down to record every CD we ever recorded, every show I've ever been to.
Well, I got 4 CDs with you. I'm 2 for 2.
Well,
2 are bombs and 2 of them are men's.
The first one was the one you were talking about.
Yeah.
I got a question. So when you do, like, you talk about, like, what do you say when you're doing clubs? Like, it's training or something? What's the word you use? Working out or something?
Yeah.
Like, do you wait for your big material for, like, the big, like, do you do bigger shows or no?
No.
Are you just all clubs?
Let's say I got 3 things on a piece of paper that I've been thinking about. I went to the store and I tried 2. I had 5 to start off with, but I went to the store and I threw 2 of them in and they bombed in between good stuff. Right? Like, you hide a joke and it's a sabotage. I listen for the reaction. If there's no reaction, I try to rewrite the attack, or sometimes I just forget it along the way. So I focus on what I have. So when I have 2 weeks of those that I have nowhere to go with them, I'll bring them to the ice house and just talk. This last time wasn't a good one because I forgot what I had to talk about. I lost my notes. I put them on a piece of paper and put them in the back of my pocket. And the next day I couldn't fucking find them.
Yeah, because I mean, I had mentioned, because we're doing, my show here is 2,000 seats, and I'm like, I actually brought it up. I mean, I don't want to talk about money or that shit, but I was like, I wonder if, like, Joey or somebody would open up. And then it's like, my people are just like, no, those comics, they, like, Joey could play that in his sleep. He ain't going to open up a show,
I'll come down there. If I'm in town December 3rd, I'll look. Call me tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I got to, I got paid.
I definitely would love to do a fucking little country jam.
Here's my idea of another idea for an opener. Just fucking Spotlight comes on. Lee takes a star, eyes roll back in his head, passes out, lights off.
We'll have to get like a 10,000 milligram star made up or something.
$300. Would you do that?
Yeah. Like, can I get like a drink ticket or something?
Yeah, 210 drink tickets.
Let me ask you something, brother. What is your demographic at these shows? What are you getting?
That's a good question. It changes everywhere. I mean, West Coast there's a little bit of the hipsterish. We got one call about bikers want to do a ride down to the show, like motorcycle guys want to do a ride there. It's becoming a cool mix of like guys who love just crazy shit, country fans, kind of hipster dudes, bikers. We're finally getting women to show up, which is cool. The first tour I did was a fucking sausage fest, beginning to end. But these West Coast shows. Sorry to keep pimping my shows, but are like will be our four biggest shows I've done. These are all theater shows, and we've been doing clubs for bigger. I can feel it getting bigger. And this will be a nice way to end the year, I think.
Now, when you're in the South, do you do a lot of shows in the South?
Yeah, I do, but I'll do Lexington. Every time I'm near Lexington, I obviously want to play my hometown so I can see family and shit. But I don't know. The South has a weird reaction to what I do because, like, Nashville's become very hip, but also very corporate too, and I'm not really accepted on either side. The corporate guys are like, fuck you with your dirty shit. And the hipsters are like, you're not politically correct. They don't really, so I'm kind of ostracized from both groups, so I try not to play Nashville.
How's Louisville when you do Louisville?
Louisville's good, but it's weird because the sports rivalry is so crazy that I'm not making this up, but like people like will just scream, fuck the Cats. I'm just like, dude, it's just a fucking country show, man. Like we don't have to like, but that's like, their whole life is Kentucky versus Louisville, and they know I'm a Kentucky fan. So like guys will just scream fucking, go Cardinals, and like who's into sports? I mean, I love sports, but like who's into it that much to scream at it during a fucking show,
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.